Verify all shop miles. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. All right. What's up in queue? All right, we got the Q laugh. Here we go with that Q laugh. Alrighty. Hey, bro, how you doing? I'm doing good. Got a little bit of time to RP. We're gonna play for a few hours. Then I'm gonna go dog sit some more. But I want to be on. I won't be on tomorrow. If I am on tomorrow, it'll be late. Friday, I will be on all day, role playing, getting the good stuff going. I gotta make another episode as soon as I can. I gotta sit down and spend some time editing. My hard drives are full. I'm hoping that somebody will come in here one day, love the content, and be like, I run 13 businesses. $600 is a drop in the pan. Donate the money so me and Phantom get those hard drives. Because that's really what's slowing me down, too, from RP is my hard drives are full. I can't record anything. Yeah, some people already been hopping between Marco and Mitch. Hell yeah. I like Mitch. Marco's good, too. Citizen Canon. Yeah. It's good stuff. Hey, Faith. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Look at some magic cards right now. There's a deck I want to buy that's coming out. It's like $45. Let's see. Anointed. It's $55. Holy shit. Yeah, once my display kicks on and I get all get all my back pay, I'm going to donate some. You know, I appreciate that. You don't have to, but if you do, I appreciate it. Definitely the two 20 terabytes SSD hard drives is what, well, one for Phantom, one for me is what we need really in our channel to keep us going for a long period of time, because we work through our backlog on a regular basis. We keep up with it the best we can, but sometimes it gets ahead of us because just the way it goes. Nemo SGI, welcome in, man. How you doing? We're in that Q life right now. How doing, Faith? It's good to see you. I got all those 100 biddies. Thank you for all those biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Going backwards in Q. We were at 7, then we're at 8, now we're at 9. High numbers get in first, right? Is that how it works? I will turn off my recording. Hopefully I don't forget to turn it back on. I don't want to fill up my hard drive with pointless recording. C drive. Oh, there's video records right in front of my face. I'm gonna delete that. Hey, we're back up in Q. Down in Q. Let me find some spooky DayZ music for us to play while we wait here, holding each other's hands. There we go. While we wait in Q, we get some of that. Hey, we're moving. We're going forward. I wonder what's going to happen next. I wonder if the radio broadcast has changed. A lot going on. I can't wait to get my next video up. I wanna dig more into the series. I want to get. My goal is to hit 8,000 subscribers, you know, not even 5 months into the new year. We are already a good chunk in at 370 subscribers. That's really good. 370 up. Like it takes me an entire year to get to my next 1,000 subscribers usually. So this feels good. 210 subscribers in 28 days. Many more to come. We are on the grind. And I gotta get my next video out when I can. Thought about doing some like creepypasta, SCP, you know, just creepy things in general, like story, like reading. That could be fun. I might try that out as well. How's everyone doing in chat? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're ready for some RP. I'm hoping you're ready for all the cool shit. I know it's been a couple of days since I got the roleplay. Just to let you guys know, I've been busy up too. We had to go to another town for a dentist appointment. Took all day. Then I've been dog sitting, which is taking up all the day. You know, spending some time with the family too is important. And Anubis, welcome in, man. How you doing? FBI, open up. MS, we're playing on DayZ. DayZ's been good. DescentRP's been very good. I saw Phantom took the crown yesterday. I think I have to step my game up on John Wishire. Earn that crown back. I need to earn the fans back. I'm still second place, but second place ain't first place. Either you're first or you're last. Look at the dog. We're about to get into the game. Crown only passes through death, sir. Uh-oh. You know what that means? You know what you just started on? I have to kill Phantom's character now to get that crown, OCC. My character's name is John Wishire. We're about to get in. I have 19 episodes on my YouTube channel so far of this character. Tons of streams. Streams are farther ahead than the story on the long form videos. But long form videos are much more digestible than say the what's it called? A stream. Some of the streams are like 8 to 12 hours long, so there's a lot of small things or nothing in between some of the stuff. So like it's a lot longer to get all the information you want to get. If they ever actually showed up here, they would vastly be disappointed. I'm a good boy. Nothing wrong for me. He's a family man. He's a good boy. By the way, guys, you saw my post on my YouTube channel. I have an X account now, so. Can you hear me? Sorry, my mic just reset again. I hate when it does that. Like I was saying, I have an X account now. I have a Facebook page. I have my Discord, of course. I have 2 Discords. I have the Orbital Gamers, and I have my regular Discord. The Treehouse. So join those. Follow me on the X, Twitter. Follow me on the Facebook page. I'm gonna be updating there regularly. Share with your friends. I'm trying to get the social medias going so I can get more people to find my channel and my content. I'm gonna go out there looking for some beefs, get into some, social beefs, get into some dramas. Because that's how you get people, right? You get dramas, you get more people to watch your channel through dramas. I know who sounds like Arthur Morgan more than my character. Atticus. Atticus has the mannerisms, the speech pattern, and everything. The sound, just like Arthur Morgan. My character, I think I just sound like a Western boy in general. I don't think I really sound like Arthur Morgan. Can you do Joe Miller's voice? I don't do people's voices. I just do voices that I try to do. Like I was like, I want a Western voice. I'm gonna try a Western voice. I didn't like copy, Arthur Morgan. If I'm playing it sounds pretty much exactly like Arthur Morgan. I use a combination of character speeches that I've noticed. Like Rick from The Walking Dead, Shane. My character sounds like all of them, and none of them at the same time. John Wishire OF immediately. I'll make a calendar first. You sound like a cowboy who just rolled into Dodge. Where's the water? Where's the watering hole? There we guys go. We're getting in the game. Get in them views. Get in them views. Get in them views.
Deprived. I was too tired.
Yeah. Apparently Clark also caused some bouncy cats. I didn't want to call him on a good.
Call it a bounce house because, it doesn't look like a castle. Not usually.
Someone's awake.
I don't call it a bouncy castle, but.
Oh, it's John.
Good morning, sir.
Ah, fuck.
Is it morning? Is it night? Sometimes I can't tell with this place.
Morning, I think.
Let's be honest here. It's whenever you wake the fuck up this morning.
I do.
Yeah,
Clark.
you're right. Yeah.
And yeah.
Yep.
What do we have here?
I'm Mike.
This is Ian. You've met Mike briefly. He's finally
About to
awake.
say,
Mike and Ethan.
my
I
name's
know.
Ian.
Ian?
Ian.
Oh,
No,
not
yeah,
Ethan.
Ian.
Ian knew then, huh?
It happens. That is why I spell it out. I-A-N. You're not the first one. You won't be the last. Happens all the time.
Welcome
I'm gonna
here.
go on my daily walk, so I'll see you all in a bit.
He's seeing you.
Why she dressed like a
Alright,
soldier
stay
boy?
safe. I don't know.
She wanted to color
Change
coordinate.
clothes.
She wanted to just match the whole outfit.
I have no idea. Apparently, Danielle, and you haven't met Silas yet, but Silas is a guy that's been coming around and hanging out and doing some trading, and apparently they went out to the mainland yesterday, him and Danielle, and met Ian, and then brought Ian back, and then they went to bed, and Ian's just been hanging out, waiting for people to wake up. He wanted to meet people that were part of New Hope, and maybe meet the leaders, is what he had said. So
All right,
we
well,
were kind of just hanging out for a minute.
come with me. Let's go talk in the tower for a bit and probably get caught up on
Works for
things.
me.
I gotta
All right.
get used
I
to
assume that's the
remembering
company.
that the council's formed, and I
That's
still have in my head how I want things ran and
Yeah,
done.
that's
But I gotta
fucking
remember I
dumb.
gotta share that responsibility now.
Here, I'll grab some bark so we can make a fire up there.
Yeah, smoker here.
Yeah, Maestro brought that smoker back from his place.
That's good. You know, little amenities like that here and there, little just nice things to have, goes a long way for people's health, mental health.
Yeah.
So, Ian, Silas, new folks, tell me what you think of them. First impressions and all that.
Yeah, well, so I met Silas the other night, a couple nights ago. I went over to the mainland to fill up my gas, my jerry cans, and I actually went the wrong way. I thought that it would be faster to get to Bastion going out, you know, that way. And so I went out that way, and quickly realized that was maybe not the correct direction, but
A much longer path to take.
yeah, I had to stop about halfway and get a fire on the beach, and this guy came walking up and chit-chatted for a minute, and he seemed nice enough. He didn't try to rob me, didn't try to steal my boat, so but that was Silas, and he seems decent. He seems nice. No red flags so far. He asked if he could catch a ride, and I said sure, and so we drove up to Bastion together and got some gas, and then I dropped him off over on the peninsula. You know where we normally go to scavenge, in that elbow?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, so he is the guy that lives in the tin building.
Oh, about time we know who lives
Yeah.
there, right? Shit.
Yeah. So he's been hanging out here the past few days, getting to know Danielle and Maestro. Him and Maestro went out scavenging, and he seems decent. And then I guess today I woke up and came out, and Mike was standing down there. You can kind of still see the fire burning. They put a fire down near the sandbox there. And I came out, and Mike and that Ian guy were standing there, and he said that that Danielle and Silas had found him on the mainland and brought him out here, and he seems nice. We did a little bit of trading down by my house there. He understands the rules and respects the rules about leaving his firearms down in the down in the room down there.
That's good.
He doesn't seem like he's interested in staying. He says that he likes to travel, and he doesn't like to feel like he's stuck someplace, you know. But might be a decent guy to know at least for trading purposes, you know.
Anybody new living in the village?
No. I will say Vincent was up and around yesterday. And well, me and Silas were going to go out looking for a boat for him. And we took mine out, and Vincent said he wanted to come, so we took him, and we got over kind of near the dead zone. And Silas got out on the beach and said he was going to run the coast of the dead zone trying to find a boat. And so the plan was to meet him on the other side, kind of near Blackwater. So we drove around to the other side, got on the beach near Blackwater, and Vincent gets out the boat and starts getting on the radio, which is fine, you know. He was wanting to check in with Atticus and let him know we made it safe, and he did that. But he proceeds to tell Atticus he was too specific. He says, "Oh yeah, we just landed. We took the boat, and we just landed on the beach. We're just outside of Blackwater." And I'm looking at him like, man, hey, no, we're not gonna. Don't give that much information on the radio. Because, you know, you never know who's listening. And not 10 seconds after he says goodbye to Atticus, some other random person starts talking to him on the radio, asking a lot of questions about somebody named Asher and whether or not Asher lives out at New Hope. And he's sitting there just telling, oh, yeah, we can help you find your friend. And I finally told him, I said, turn the fucking radio off. Get in the boat. Like, we're leaving. I'm not going to sit here on the coast while you're telling everybody exactly where we're at, while we have a guy who's running the dead zone to come meet us. No, that's not what we're doing right here.
He's going to get someone killed.
We're leaving. Get in the boat. No, exactly. So I wasn't trying to be an ass to him, but I was being a little bit stern because I'm like, get off the radio. Stop talking to people. Stop telling people where we're at. And then we get back here, and he immediately gets out of the boat and starts getting on the radio again, trying to find the lady he was talking to, who was asking all these questions. And I'm like, man, you're reckless. Like, this is not okay. So, I don't know. I don't know about him. I'm still trying to feel Vincent out.
Well, Vincent's done, for as I understand. Even before this, remember when we met at the elbow there, a bunch of people?
Yeah.
We were there, and then a few days later, we went to that place with the medical shit, right? Some more people came up asking about Vincent. Vincent is a liar. He is not smart. He is reckless, it is true, but he is so reckless to the point that he's gonna get people killed. The entire hub wants him. They want him. For all the
well,
different
apparently
reasons.
there was somebody else. Today, he told me before he went to bed, because he said he was going to lay his head down for a little bit. He said that there was somebody on the radio not too long ago, like less than an hour ago, saying, "We'll see you soon, Vinny." And then they cut the radio.
Now, he stole a bunch from him too, and he lied to me about that. And it seemed for a few days I had a chance to act on it. I thought he may have left on his own, but next time you see him, well, the council should agree, but my 2 cents on it is we need to put him in that cell until we can contact somebody from whoever wants him to come pick his ass up, and then they're their problem, as I see it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I will say, though, I've been trying my best to keep Danielle a little bit a distance away from him, but unfortunately, it seems like she has grown a liking to him. They seem to be getting very close. Not really sure how we're going to manage her being okay with all of that.
She doesn't need to know nothing. I think the best thing we could do is keep her busy with other people. Take her out. She's better now, right? She's walking around and stuff. Take her out hunting. I took her out on a scavenging run with me. Take her out places so people like him can't just run circles around her mind.
Yeah. The other thing I'll tell you, you know the house up on the hill up there, past that green container? She keeps going and leaving notes up there on the house. She's writing notes to Gabriel. She blames herself for what happened, taking it very hard.
It's not her fault.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just be aware of that.
I don't know what the right answer to that is. Sounds like a time situation with us just keeping her distracted is the best we can do on that. By the way, I've had a bit of a cough lately. Does my voice sound loud enough for you? It's been hoarse.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
I'm fine. In other news, I don't know if you saw the 2 new watchtowers that we built.
Yeah, I see him now from here. That's good. We need that.
Yeah, I still haven't built a emergency egress door, but I was thinking about doing that on the back side of the compound. That way, if we ever need to get out. And then I will say I did start doing some organization in the armory. I got rid of all those wooden crates and replaced them with an ammo crate.
That's good.
That holds quite a bit more. And I've been doing some organization in there, so don't be alarmed if you see stuff moved around.
How's Dwight doing on the island?
I saw him the other night, but I haven't seen him in a minute, so I'm not 100% sure. I went to check on him yesterday, but he wasn't over there, so not.
Forgot to hit record. All right. Oh, we got a lot to worry about and deal with now, but we'll figure it out. How's Simon doing?
He seems like he's doing all right. He seemed a little grumpy the last few times I've seen him, but other than that, he seems fine. I will say, and I did mention this to Atticus the last time I saw him, but obviously everybody has different opinions and different views on the matter, but I will say, knowing how some people like Danielle felt about Gabriel, I will say some of the things that Simon has been vocalizing have been maybe a little bit insensitive. I don't know if that's necessarily helping with making her feel any better about the situation. But I think Atticus, it sounded like they had a discussion the other night. Things got slightly heated, and then Atticus went to bed.
Did Atticus ever take the job up as sheriff?
I don't know if anybody's had an opportunity to talk to him about it yet, no.
All right, well, if he doesn't, next thing we got to consider is that we got to make sure that Atticus understands that since he's not a part of the council, he's not the one making decisions around here anymore. He can voice his opinions, he can bring it to us, but he's not making final says or calls on anything. I don't know. You've seen him. You haven't known him as long as I've known him. But I know this. Since the beginning, day one, when I brought him here, the first person I brought back to New Hope, damn nearly on everything he's argued with me. And I'd say 80% of the time he was wrong about the choices, calls he made. But then after it doesn't go his way, he gets that way. Those times before he didn't have alcohol to drink, but he can't handle the weight that comes to the choices afterwards. Even if they're perceived to be completely good, there's sometimes negative that comes from things. So we just gotta keep an eye on him, because he flies off the handle real easy, does things to the extreme, doesn't think about it, does it while he's emotional. He blames himself for a lot of stuff, I can tell. You know, he blames himself for Gabriel. He blames himself for Buster. I think he really wants this place to be what humanity used to be, without any of the messy parts. The issue is we're just not there anymore. And we don't have the resources to deal with harder situations delicately like we would if we had a full government, judges, police officers to put their lives on the lives on the line for everyone else. We just have each other, and a small number of us.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, he doesn't have what it takes to understand or do the hard calls. And that's, I think, a good reason why he's not on the council, why I didn't choose him. I don't think he'd even be good for potentially sheriff, but at least make him feel included still. And I think he'd make an okay sheriff, as long as he doesn't keep drinking the way he did the other day. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I think having a conversation with him about it is probably the first step. And then getting the rest of the people together so we can all talk and, you know, make decisions amongst ourselves is important as well. But I mean, from what I've gathered, I mean, it doesn't seem like he'd be a bad sheriff. I think there's just been a lot going on, and I'm sorry to keep dumping stuff on you when you wake up, but I will tell you there's one other thing that I cleaned Gabriel's locker out because we hadn't had a chance to get him set up in a house, so I had told him that he could put a locker in my house with me and Mike, and I cleaned it out, and there wasn't a whole lot in there. There was a hat, kind of similar to the one that you're wearing, a poncho. I gave both of those things to Danielle because I figured that, you know, she might like those. She seemed appreciative.
I mean, that's also pushing the problem further, you know, and make her hold on to it harder. But I understand why. You don't want to see her hurt.
Yeah. Well, there was one thing I found in there that I did not give to her. I guess, well, there was another note that I think from what I gathered, he wrote the day that everything happened, shortly after he woke up. Might have been after he talked to Danielle. It's a lot. I will say that. I don't have the note. I kept it and I showed it to Atticus, and he asked if he could keep it to show you, and I said sure. But it sounds like he had a conversation with Danielle yesterday, and at some point in that conversation he decided that showing her would be a good option. So he showed her, and it sounds like she was very appreciative of the fact that he was open and honest with her about you know, the note and everything, and it sounds like she held on to it. He said that she'll hold on to it on the condition that she show you. So you may expect to have her talk to you about that at some point.
Something about Gabriel, even at the end of it, or he was saying to me when I was walking him to his final spot, it didn't really add up. It felt manipulative. I mean, I get it's a man's life on the line. Maybe he didn't want to die, maybe he did. Because it sounded like he was going to be found if whatever choice happened. That's what he was saying in the beginning, right? 3 options we had. But he gave us the options, right? He brought the situation forward. And to me, I started to feel like it was a bit of a game for him. Especially when I was taking him up that hill when the decisions were made. Made me worried that if we decided to let him live, what could have come of that? That would have been much worse than the choice we made now. So, I've been thinking on it, and after the vote and everything, I feel that we did the right thing. Could have been very bad, could have been very messy, not even thinking about what other people would have thought of us outside of the situation. I'm just happy it's done with. And hopefully soon we put it behind ourselves. I know you might not feel the same way about it, but I think I've already come to terms with it. That's a good or bad thing for everyone else, I don't know.
Yeah, and I think everybody is, and everybody's just they process things different. And I think we all just need to understand that everybody has different opinions and feelings and emotions. Just being respectful of each other's emotions is important. We all live together here. So I respect the way you feel about that, just like I would respect the way you feel about anything.
I just hope we're not tested that way again anytime soon. That was,
Yeah, no, I hope not.
there was no right answers there.
I was going to ask you, by the way. I know I've heard a couple people mention the name Buster. Is that who's buried down there?
Yeah.
Can I ask what happened?
Didn't I tell you?
You did. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I mean, I'm surprised you forgot something now. It was a deep conversation about Buster raising a gun to Atticus and Simon. I came around the corner after I heard a gunshot.
Ah, okay. I do remember this.
That was Buster.
Okay, I thought I was going crazy because there's been other people who told me a different story, and I think that's why I was confused.
Was it that he died in the dead zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the story we told in the beginning originally. Because Atticus was scared of the truth and he decided that we should lie about it. And I figured, you know what? I just want to tell people what happened. In fact, I told Dwight what happened directly. Dwight knows what happened because Dwight needed to know. It was one of his friends he brought here who lost his shit. Like I said,
Okay. Well,
like
as long as I'm not crazy.
Atticus, he doesn't know what the right call is, and sometimes I sit back against my better judgment. I let him take lead. In that situation, I'm fucked up, I'm shot, I stepped in a bear trap, I'm bleeding. I said, no, we'll keep it a secret then. Better for people that way. But I did tell him what that looks like. That we couldn't just tell the doctors that came here that day to work on me why there's a dead man in our backyard. I'm sure they would have understood. A guy pulling a gun on his friends, the people who took him in, because he was scared about the Watchers.
Yeah. All right. Well, it sounds like this Ian guy wants to go back to the mainland. I may pop over there and take him back.
I'll go talk to him for a bit. Introduce myself properly.
All right.
How do I sound in chat, guys? Do I sound quiet? My mic reset. Sometimes that fucks shit up. I'm gonna have to decide which tower is my new favorite one to sit in and watch.
There's a decent view here.
Yeah, this is a good one right here. See the backside of things.
Oh, you have a longer view. The other one, your trees block you almost right away. I know. Not to knock the second tower, but there is a clearly superior option, and it is this fucking view.
Yeah, it's
Got
important.
your fucking sunrise. Yeah. Boring, I agree, but
No,
still.
no, not boring. I said it's important. Our main weakness is that hill right there, and our strength at the same time. Some asshole went up there, decided they wanted to start shooting at us. And situation that could go bad.
Right.
He used to sit and duck up there.
He'd be scowling right away unless he was off into the trees to the right-hand side. But then again, that stand of trees right behind your main house would like block his line of fire.
Yeah.
But he'd plunge and fire over your wall into the center of your compound. Anyone on this back end side is going to get fucked.
Well, most people will scatter and run, but there's a few spots next to the walls and the railings right here. If you lay down a rifle, you're hard to see, and you get shot back at real quick. We just need to build more geometry in the middle of this compound, just in case a situation that pops up and people aren't just fishing a barrel. But Ian, I heard that you're the guy living in that dock out there. Is that right?
No. That have to be Silas or someone else. I am
Yeah, that's Silas.
Oh, Silas.
I am just a fucking, yeah. I'm just a wanderer, man. I caught a ride with Silas last night off the mainland. After helping him set up a dock house over by, fuck, there's some port. I can't remember the name of it. Either way. Nah, I just got a ride out here.
What do you think of
Trade
New Hope?
opportunity, you know? It's a peaceful place. Reminds me of a boat.
Yeah, it's good. It's hard to get out of here.
Granted. Yeah, I can agree. It's also hard to leave. Not to say that anyone that's going to live here necessarily wants to leave, but, I mean, fuck, man. I just spent the last 5 years on boats.
I tell you, if you got a ride here, it makes it hard for you to leave then, for sure. We give rides back to the mainland where we're going.
To live here? I was about to say, to live here, great spot. Peaceful. You don't just get out here. You know, it's not like the mainland where a motherfucker can just walk in. Even on, like, Blackwater's compound, you can still, there's a way, truck down from the top end of the island to Blackwater, which I did. No problem. Here, what are you going to do? Run across the ice? Hope you don't slip? No fucking way.
Yeah, it's damn near suicide.
Swimming is suicide. Yeah. Like, if you were desperate, sure. You could maybe make it. You're going to get cold over by the shore. That really don't fucking matter. Either way. For living, great fucking place.
I'm glad you like it. I'm one of the council members here, one of the leadership, so I figured I'd introduce myself to someone new I don't recognize yet. If you have any problems, let me know. Mike, right? Right here? That Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
Mike, are you living in the village down there? Next to Clark?
Yeah, I live clock.
All right. If you wouldn't mind, you're not part of the main compound yet, so I'd like you to leave your guns outside as well, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll make my way out. Don't worry.
I say, I'm gonna try and hangle for a ride out of here before too much longer. Before I go though, I've already spoken with Mike and Clark about odds and ends they're looking for. Is there anything in particular that y'all are looking for up here?
Not that I know off the top of my head, but if it comes to mind, I'll put a list together. I know Maestro's putting a store together. He might need a list of things. All right. I know Clark's headed out here soon, so you can probably catch a ride with him when he heads out. He lives down there in the village with Mike.
If you're not busy, real fast, just because you're here, you mind let me in the arms room, grabbing my pieces real fast?
Is there a lock on it now?
I'd appreciate it. There should be. There was last night. I don't know if it's busted or not.
Let me get Clark. I don't know the fucking password for this one. It's new. Is it the same as the others, Clark? Same as the gate?
Yeah, same as the main.
All
The
right.
main base.
I think it's just a situation of caps then, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, over there.
That's a good thing. I didn't realize they improved this room. That's good to see.
I don't want to forget. No, that's solid. I mean, almost like the Old West. But yeah, I'm gonna try and catch a ride out with him. I rode in with Silas, and I spent most of the damn morning just stir crazy.
I understand. Sometimes I get stir crazy here myself, but I always find something to do. But again, I live here. You have a
I
good
was about to
one.
say, you live here. You too. Nice meeting you, John.
You too.
I'm probably gonna... Oh. Give me 1 second.
I'm not in any rush, man.
Come here real fast, John. I want to show you this.
We'll walk down.
Like I said, I got rid of those wooden crates, and I made this ammo crate here. Oh yeah, I moved all of the like building supplies and kits and stuff in there, and then all the ammunition I consolidated in that box there. And then the safe has guns, attachments, magazines. That's kind of still a junk drawer. I haven't finished organizing.
There's a lot
that.
of guns in here too. But yeah, I see.
I figured it'd be easy to, you know, or nice to have everything kind of a little bit more organized.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. We're going to have some shooting days too to get practice of everyone.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go up in the tower by myself for a bit and just think on things.
All right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take that guy back to the mainland. Sounds like he's been waiting a bit, so I'll be back in a little while though.
I'll be here.
All right.
I wanted to talk to chat a little bit, guys. So I was like, let me get away for a second. Rodrigo, how you doing? I was looking for someone who was doing RP on DayZ. You were the first person to appear. Hey, welcome in, man. Hey, we got a light in here too, but doesn't seem to be connected to anything yet. Yeah, it's DescentRP. Check it out. There should be a link to it in my YouTube videos. Yeah, I'm recording now. I just had to pause really quick. It's Chet's fault. I was like cool episode today. I hope. Phantom, where do you get it on, man? This is actually a really good spot to watch from. You see the woods pretty good. I'm gonna go check on Danielle, I think. That's what I'm gonna do. This is John Wishire. Anyone got a copy? Over.
Oh, hey, John. Oh, to hear your voice.
Yeah, good to hear yours too. I talked to some more of your fellows.
What's been going on, John? Haven't heard from you in a while.
I've been busy. But I think I'm gonna head to the capital at some point soon. Sort some things out. Talk about it in person.
Well, our leaders are awake right now, so it would be good for you to come on over. I will warn you, though, I would bring a handful of people with you if you are going to come here. Or come alone.
What's going on?
There's some people who are attacking the capital every now and then.
I see. Don't come alone, it's dangerous. I understand.
Yeah, I'll bring a couple people with you, but I don't think they would bother you at all. There's no reason to.
You never know. Alright. I'm gonna up the radio and I'm gonna plan when I'm gonna get out there. See when it happens. Can't give you any promises right now. When.
Alrighty. Hopefully I see you tonight. Good luck out there. Be safe.
It helps. Just so you get a heads up, the donation bar unfortunately only moves through Twitch donations, but I am keeping track of it. I gotta add $10 to it, so it's technically. Pardon me. It's technically at 20 right now. Ah, damn. I'm gonna read those out loud for you guys real quick. Tears stained on the paper and ink. Dear Gabriel, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have convinced you to stay. To say the truth, I told you this was like a second chance, but I was wrong. I'm sorry. And that goes on for a while. I'm so sorry that still about convincing you to tell the truth to them. I guess I blame myself for what happened. I can't get over it. I guess my brain just can't understand why I should blame myself. Why I shouldn't blame myself. I talked to Maestro about it. He said it wasn't my fault, but I feel like it is. I'm sorry. My first letter was sloppy. I got used to writing now. I'll probably get more notes for you, Gabriel. I hate it. I hate that you are gone. I hate that this isn't going to get better. I'm sorry, but why am I sorry? I've been saying that for a good while now, right? I'm pathetic, isn't that right? Apology for something that was out of my control. Saying sorry for something that I didn't mean to happen. I hate that they say you're a psycho for what you did. I don't blame you. I could never blame you. I hate the way they talk about you. The way they don't know you as I did. They didn't spend that much time with you to understand you like I did. They jumped the gun to the moment I was something they didn't like. It was something they didn't like. You were a good guy. You always were, but they can't see past that one black stain of blood in your past. I'm always going to be sorry. I don't think I can never not be sorry. From Danielle. Dear Gabriel, Vinny woke up. I'm quite glad he did wake up. It was lonely. Vinny is the other friend that I was going to introduce you to. I thought you two would get along good, but of course that stuff happened. But I think I am getting better. I can't tell if I am. Keep remembering how you looked at me when you asked me about the promise. When I said yes, I felt odd, relief, or maybe some sense of comfort. I guess that is what happens when we have something of that same background, something like that. It changes the way I see things, I suppose. I think the pain that I inflicted on myself would make you freak out. I'm sorry. Sorry for hurting my hands. I know you wouldn't blame me for what happened, but I blame myself for it. Evening, Mr. By the way, thank you for the dono. Danielle. Wow. Yeah, poor girl. She's definitely feeling it hard. The group has been tested in so many different ways. It's interesting. Interesting, interesting. I want to stream longer too, but I got doc sitting today, so I'm annoyed. I won't see a lot of me until Friday, and then I don't have any dog sitting for a bit, so I'll have more time to stream and edit and upload stuff. But hell yeah. How's Phantom streams been? I know I've caught one a little bit yesterday. I hope RP's been good on his side too while I've been gone. They took the goddamn crate. Excuses. I wonder what's going to be brought next through our RP.
And you never came back.
Yeah, I remember you guys, like, telling you guys we're gonna go get changed. Walking down the road, giggling and shit, being excited and about the wedding, and then woke up in some weird, stinky fucking shack.
Well, get your ass down
I'll make
here
my
and,
way back.
We'll, yeah, we'll talk. You know about a lot of things. Be safe out
Yeah.
there, brother.
Yeah, I'm just really beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'll be back
Alright.
soon enough.
That's
I'm
fine.
weak. I can't travel without having
Gotcha.
to rest. But I won't be gone forever. Just a couple of days. Then I'll be okay. Also, have you guys
Alright.
heard from
Mhm.
Vinny?
No.
Yeah.
I heard that little
You have?
weasel fuck on the radio earlier.
Yeah.
He was talking about,
remember
oh, I
that.
love you, I miss you, to
He
Ava.
was not talking about I love you.
Well, he might as well have.
Oh
And
god,
even
got your
if I
sob
don't care
stories
about it.
right.
Oh, look at that, someone talking shit on the radio.
I'm kidding, shit.
Who is
Long
this?
time no see, boys. It's Jackson.
Jackson, what the fuck?
What's up,
Well,
boys?
how you doing, dude?
I'm doing good. Just got to deep of myself. I see. I feel like from what I heard from some newbie on the islands, there's some sort of war going on.
Mm,
Hold on a moment.
Darn, you know what? If there's anything that is Hey, John.
How you doing, Danielle?
I'm doing good. Just was waiting to see if Vinny was awake, but I guess he's not.
I need to talk to you about him. It's important. You know, I've seen your letters up there, and I think we have to have a serious conversation. Vinny lied to us when he came here. He stole a bunch of things from another group in the capital. And not only that, he's just pushing a lot of people the wrong way, so I'm thinking about sending him back to the mainland. He's brought a lot of trouble with himself. He's lied to me about things that he said he wouldn't do.
So we're just gonna send him back?
If he stays here, he's gonna put us in danger. He's been broadcasting over the radio our position. He's been speaking on our behalf. He's gonna get us into a bunch of trouble. When he first came here, I had a long talk with him about not doing these things. And he's doing these things now. He said he wasn't gonna steal from the people that he was with when he came here, and then he does that. On top of that, he's harassing another man's woman and won't leave it alone. And he's giving away our position during dangerous situations. I just can't have him here.
That's... From what he told me, that's not what was happening. He hasn't been doing any of that stuff.
We've been catching
From what I've been around him.
He's just not being honest with you. And he's not been honest with most of us. So when I see him next, I'm gonna ask him to leave the island. That's why I'm telling you this now, because I want to make sure you understand he's not who he says he is. And I already know you're in a bad state. You're getting attached to people real fast. There are good people here, Danielle, who care about you. I just don't want to see you get hurt. He's been manipulative.
But he's my friend. He wouldn't do that.
Sorry. It is what it is. He's bringing problems with himself. He brought problems with himself. He lied about those problems to my face and others. He puts us at risk. I need you to understand that. Do you understand that?
I suppose.
I know it's hard, but there's good people here. Talk to Clark, Maestro. If you don't think I understand well enough, you don't think I see it that way, they're easier folks to talk to about these things. But I have to ask him to leave. Atticus wants him to leave. Other people want him to leave. He could have gotten Silas killed the other day the way he was talking on the radio. We can't have that. Let me ask you something. Think about this. If Vince's incompetence got one of us killed, more than one of us killed, How would you feel about that? Put this place in danger.
I don't know how I would feel about it.
Why?
I
I know it's about Gabriel. I know you don't think... You think we were too quick to act. We didn't see him the way you saw him. But Vinny isn't like Gabriel. This is a different situation. And one thing we have to be careful about these days, just the way the world is now, is that we have to be slow to trust and just be careful. I gave Vinny a chance out here, I did. But he broke my trust. He broke the trust of others, and he put people in danger. So I have to ask him to leave. I want you to understand the hard calls that the leadership has to make here in order for this all to work. New hope. Our lives here. I want you to understand. I hope you come to see it soon. Because these calls ain't made lightly.
I don't think I'll ever see the way he calls.
I don't know what to tell you, Dan. You're just gonna find more pain here. Next time we're put in a position where we have to make a choice. It's clear. You probably don't believe me about Vinny. You see it one way or another, but it is what it is.
You're right. I don't believe you about Vinny. Not after with everything with Gabriel. After everything you've told me, it was a lie, and you're just lying to me. I don't
not
trust
lying
you
to you
anymore.
You are naive.
You are.
You are naive to how this world works, Danielle. Let me ask you honestly. We all decided to let him stay. And I wanted to let him go. I even talked to him in that cell, Gabriel, that he should leave. But he said no. There's only two choices now. He lives here or he dies. I could have let him go. I wanted to let him go. When I told him that we were going to get him out in that cell, bring him back to the mainland, he said no. He's not going to be a liar. He's not going to leave because he needs to go see a friend who's dead now. I told him that's your only way out of this. He wouldn't do it last minute. And then if we kept him in here with half the people thinking that they're going to be killed overnight or eaten or something like that, and then other people spread the word that...
But he wasn't going to do that!
That's not what matters. It's the perception that will bring war to us out there. People coming to kill us because they don't understand that we're not the fucking cannibals here. But we gave someone a chance who was. Someone we didn't know very well. It would have been a noble thing to do. But when I sat here, if I seen everyone dead months later, this place in ruins because I made a wrong call, because other people wouldn't see the way it is, that's the problem. If we could all agreed, if everyone there raised their hands and we could have kept it a secret, That would have been fine. I would have been happy with that. It's not the way the world works. I really wish Atticus would have let me handle it instead of leaving it to a vote. Because then it could have been my call to make. My choice, my burden. But it wasn't this time. There was a vote, and it had to be honored, and I decided I'd be the one to pull the trigger because I know I could. Take that part of the burden. This place is fragile, and I give as many people a second chance as I could. Nowhere else here on Sakar can say that. But life isn't perfect, it isn't black and white. It is a bunch of choices and missteps, a step forward and step back that you can make, and only hard calls. And you're naive to that. Making the best of a shit situation is all we have out here. And each other. So if you don't think it's going to work, you can leave a Vinny too if you want. I ain't going to hold you here with people you think are killers or murderers. All right? It's your choice, though. I won't make it for you.
I probably will leave with Vinny.
All right.
Better than staying here with all of you.
Evening, John.
How you doing?
I'm alright. Trying to get out of the cold.
We're about to lose a member here. Since you're on a council, you ought to know. I told Danielle, if she don't understand things, she can leave with Vincent when I send him packing.
Guessing this is to do with the whole situation that happened.
Yep. She just sees us as a bunch of killers and murderers now. I try to explain it to her. I try to get her to see our way, understand it. But now she thinks Vinny's innocent, even though he's been lying to us, bringing problems with him, his baggage.
Hold on, John. Which Vincent are we talking about here?
The one living down in the village I was given a chance from the capital. He's rubbed Clark the wrong way, he's rubbed me the wrong way, and he's rubbed fucking Atticus the wrong way.
Alright, seems like you already got some of the information. You know the problems with the capital and all of that.
I know enough.
It's gotta go. This ain't good. Think a second.
It's an easy problem to solve. It's not good, but it's not gonna ruin us. But she can go back out there. She can live out there and see what it's like.
She ain't gonna make it.
Well, she ain't gonna make it here either. She don't see us as friends no more. And I said I'm not gonna make her stay. She don't want to. So she won't. She said she's gonna go. She ain't gonna see you the same way. You voted against her at that trial. So, you talking to her definitely ain't gonna help. What we'll do though is I gotta hit the Capitol anyways. Talk to them. I need you to come along with me if you wouldn't mind, and some others. I got some things to figure out, and then maybe we can save some people, bring some people back here, and replace the ones we've lost. Maybe we can bring some folks who have some fucking common sense at their second chance here.
Alright. I'll go with you.
What's gonna bother me though, she's gonna talk bad about this on the mainland, but that's what we gotta deal with. Not everyone makes the cut. She can spin whatever tail she wants out there, but it is what it is.
Hey. Get it. We ready to head out whenever you are.
Just
warm up
waiting,
a little first.
waiting for Clark to get back is all. Hey,
Howdy.
Maestro.
Howdy.
How you doing?
Is that Mike? Or who's that?
Oh, name's Silas. I don't know if we've met yet.
I haven't. I heard about you. I'm John, one of the leaders here of the
Pleasure
council.
to meet you.
I heard it was you staying out
Silas,
there at
how
the
you
dock wrap in that little tin can.
Down by the dock? No, I've just been sleeping mostly either in here or back at home.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant your home was over at that dock with the crane.
Oh, yeah. There, yeah. That's my home.
I've been wondering who lived there for a while. Clark filled me in on it. Got to know who lives there now. I got a good little spot there, you do.
We do. Maestro actually just set up a little box out there that's protected, so that way you guys can do drops there if you guys are doing some runs and you need to drop some stuff offload.
Well, welcome to New Hope. Hey, it's a bit of a dour place these days, but it's still a good thing.
I've heard my stories here or there, but you guys are alright by me. I mean, no reason to think otherwise. Maestro and I have gotten along really well, so.
Maestro, speaking of, I told Danielle about Vincent, the problems he's causing. She doesn't believe me. So I told her, you know what? You don't believe me, you could head back to the mainland if you want. Your choice. You can stay here, you can go there. It's up to you. So she's gonna go back with Vincent, she said. I'm sure she'll probably come crawling back here at some point, but after the entire Gabriel situation, she just sees us as all killers. Every one of us. She don't give a shit. So she said
Danielle
to me,
and Vincent have left.
not yet. I haven't seen Vincent around. We need to give him a boat ride
Danielle
back.
around?
Danielle's around. I think she's down by the docks of the city.
Alright.
Right. Well. I've not really so much or interacted much with Vincent. What's been going on with him?
Well, I guess to fill you in, I thought you would be filled in by Clark by now, but first off, you lied to me to begin with. When he came here, I said you better not steal from someone, you better not bring baggage with you. He stole from the hub, from their supplies when he came here, as much as he could. Not only that, he's in some perverted love triangle with a woman who doesn't love him at the hub, giving her the creeps. As I see it, pissing off some of the people at the hub that respect each other. Not only that, he speaks on our behalf over the radio about this place. Not only that, he put Silas in danger over the radio. I guess they took a run to that dangerous place, that whatever it's called, the danger zone. And he was giving away their position. His, Silas's, and Clark's. Over the radio. On a job. Came back here, started chit-chatting more with strangers about this place. Giving away too much information. Making calls on our behalf.
That's not the first time
That's
I've heard him on
Silas.
the radio.
Did he nearly get you killed out there? Fucking danger zone.
Was it?
He could have. Clark was
Vincent.
telling me he was giving away you guys' position.
I told Clark directly when we had a chance. I said that if I'm alone with Vincent, I wouldn't hesitate to put him down. I'm a take no shit kind of person, and he put my life in jeopardy. So if I'm alone with him, like, you know, if you want your problem solved, I'll take him out on a boat, tie his hands together, and toss him into the ocean.
Lacian, not your problem to solve. It's our damn problem right now. We don't need you taking out our trash. We'll handle it. But
it's not taking out your
I
trash,
understand
though.
if he's out there with
I
you,
understand how you see it.
and he puts you in risk and you two, it's your problem then, right? But right now he's here on my soil, our soil, the council's soil, New Hope's soil. So we gotta figure it out. And I already know how I'm gonna handle it, or want to handle it. I'm used to saying me because just...
No, John. You know what the hub is gonna do to him? They're gonna boil his ass alive in a fucking pot and skin him. You know what they do to deserters from that place? Especially with the regime that's being run over there. My 2 cents. You know what? It doesn't matter. The call's already been made.
Yeah, we could handle it here. We could do it dirty. Or clean, however you see it, however people will see it. My think is, he's already pissed off them so much. Return him to his people. The folks he wronged, the ones he tried to get away from, the ones he lied about. Return him.
He tried to use us to hide from.
Exactly. He already...
I've been on the mainland and I was listening on the radio on my field transmitter, and I heard him have a long conversation where he was very open about the fact that he was here on the island.
Oh, so you heard, was that yesterday you heard that conversation?
No, this was, I would say about a week ago.
Just earlier on the radio, I heard them
yeah.
talking about how they're looking for him, how they're hoping to get to him soon. Just an hour ago. That's a problem we need to solve as soon as he wakes up. Get him to leave.
Of course.
Get him to the mainland. If I could send him packing in a pretty little box to the hub, I would, but that's more work than I think any of us need to put on our lives. Because he'd probably try to shoot back, I bet. Best just to get him out.
Well, not that it's my place, John, but if you need someone to, you know, handle the dirty work, you're always welcome to ask. My forte mostly these days.
I guess it's been my forte too these days since I've always taken out the trash here. It's not easy. I wish Danielle would understand that these are the kind of calls we got to make. But it's not going to stop my dream, my goal, going out there, finding new people to bring back here to give a second chance to. Whoever I can and able to. Not everyone can have that.
You really think they'll skin him and boil him? Or was that metaphor?
Does it matter?
Excuse me, Dwight.
I mean, there's a difference between punishing him for what he did and boiling a man out of his skin.
All I know is they're going to put him on trial.
Yeah, kangaroo court.
I thought that judge had left town as well.
Why are you conflicted? This is a cut and dry situation as I see it. How would you handle it? Speak up. You're part of the council.
He wouldn't leave this place. Cut out the middleman would get rid of him. He's already put people's lives at stake. I get people make mistakes. Judging the way we handled that situation, a tough call, but
Yeah,
it was
of
the
course.
right one.
You can go ahead and open it up.
I need a smoke. I'll be back.
We put it to a vote then. Let's get back.
A word with you, John, please.
All right, Vincent, what is it?
Alone, if you don't mind.
You can talk
With
right
Daniel?
here in front of the council.
Okay, what
And
am I being
besides,
accused of?
Besides, I like you to put your guns outside before you come in here.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Has anyone got the code lock for the side door? I don't have it yet. Maestro?
I can just place them right here. I don't mind.
It probably won't get taken.
Or over here.
Just got it. We don't really have thieves out here. I got a pistol there on your
Let me
hip.
put.
Or is that an axe?
Yeah, it's just a signal flare. You want me to put it up?
Go ahead. Just in case it
All
takes
right.
someone's eye out.
All right, all my weapons are up, John.
John, take a seat at the benches, and we can all hash this out right now, but council's about to make a choice. I don't know if you know there's a council here yet. A 5.
Well,
I'm not in
I've been
charge.
asleep for a while. Well, I mean, I've been on when you haven't, but yeah, I would like to know what I'm being accused of.
Go ahead and have a seat then. We'll bring it up for you.
All right.
So as I understand, you came here pretty packed. You know, it could be he said situation, but the first word I get is when you left the capital, you stole from them. That's what they're telling me. That's what Jackson's telling me. Is that true or not? Did you steal from them? Did you lie to me about that?
I did not steal from them, John.
You didn't go into
The
their...
items that I brought, was mine. They gave it to me. I didn't steal it from anybody. I'm not a goddamn thief.
Okay then.
Now, the thing is, I wake up getting told that I'm going to get kicked out. I thought I could come here for a new life, for a restart, if you know what I mean. But if you guys decide whatever you guys decide, like, I came here, I didn't want no problems with you guys. You guys took me in, gave me a home, gave me a chance at life.
As I see,
And
you
now
brought
I'm being
problems
thrown
with
out.
you. And I don't want you to pretend to be all agency because I don't think you are. So don't be all high and mighty about it now. So, not only that, I hear you got some kind of love triangle going that's bringing the attention to people here. I don't give a shit about it, but I said you do not bring baggage here. You obviously have. Not only that, I told you need to be careful around here. Over the radio, you telling out people's positions along a dangerous path, putting Silas' lives at risk with Clark. That did happen. Right?
I was reporting back to Atticus. He was asking how we were and where we are. I did not mention where Silas was in the dead zone. I didn't say no.
You gave away specifics. Clark was there. He can speak on it. He's the one who told me this. Do you not know how to navigate? I can understand you just not understanding that, but that's something you need to understand. You're going out there, you don't give specifics of locations when you're in a damn danger zone. Maybe that went over your head, but that put people's lives at risk. Can you understand that?
Yes, I do, John. I understand it. And look, I apologize to both of them, and I didn't mean it. And when you said I came with baggage, no, I was escaping a war from dying. Because I told you, like when I first got here, I had a fucking gun put to my head just for wearing an armband and just doing what was right for the fucking island and the capital. I left
You
with them.
said you didn't leave with any
I left-
problems from the capital. None of them were going to be mad at you. You just wanted to get out of there. Then why are some of
just
them
wanted to get
goddamn
out there.
butthurt about you? I mean,
I don't know. Can I tell you what happened before I fucking left? Franz wanted to go on a freaking murder spree with the fucking people in Nagovo. I wanted out of it. Like I've told you, when they kicked out one of my friends for no goddamn reason and left her out in the fucking island in the fucking cold, I left. I took my stuff that I owned and what they gave me. I don't know why they're so butthurt about me leaving, but
I do.
I was good to those people, and they were my friends. I helped them, and I helped the people of the capital. That's why I joined the syndicate.
what do you know about Dwight?
I mean, if you
Yeah, let
want
me
me to
illuminate
leave,
the situation.
that's fine. I'll take my stuff and I'll go.
Vince.
I won't argue with you guys.
There's no argument here. Let me just dispel the information here. Franz, from what I've had dealings with the man, I thought he had good intentions at first. I mean, why else would he be elected fucking council of the hub?
My bad,
Am I right on that, Vince?
Yeah, I love the guy. He was a friend to me. He took me in. He made me one of his own, but
I've heard things, John, and I've seen things. Between you and I, he almost involved me and my people in some stuff we shouldn't have been involved in. That cost people their lives. He's gone after people that wanted to be left alone at Nagovo. I don't know if you've had dealings with them before, but if you leave them alone, they leave you alone.
those are the
they got
people who
pulled
put
in.
a bullet in my fucking head. I know who they are.
Yeah. Franz could have de-escalated that situation. I know there's been... I'm not going to say who's right or wrong in that conflict. Frankly, there shouldn't be fighting at all.
My bad.
But all I'll say is this. Franz, he doesn't like deserters. What I think happened here is Vince cut and run because he didn't want to fucking get a bullet in him. I understand that. Get the fuck out of there. Not your fight. Why are we fighting these people? I understand that. I think Franz, because anyone that deserts his little regime gets put down. So why wouldn't he label him a thief? Where we'd hand him up.
You can go look at my stuff. That shit was mine. That they gave me to protect myself.
I'm not going to go through
the
your crap
capital.
to figure out what was stolen or not. I'm just saying this is what I heard, and that concerns me just in case you were lying. Now listen.
Okay.
I'm not in charge
go
here
ahead, my
anymore.
bad.
It is a council of 5. We'll put it to a vote if you can stay or you will leave. I'm just hearing a bunch of things that's really pissing me off right now. Besides that, you talk on the radio line. If you're going to stay here, the first thing you're going to do is throw that goddamn radio in the water. You understand? So I think sometimes you don't understand the complexities of a situation like New Hope and how it works, how it thrives, and how the future of this place grows. Maestro, do you have a piece you want to add in on this by any chance? How you see it? You're part of the council.
I do understand Dwight's position on this, and I think it is likely that whatever he took, he believed still belonged to him, and they no doubt took a claim on it, based it on the fact that they had it in their armory. So they probably, rightly, in their eyes, rightly consider him a thief because he took things from the armory, and he rightly considers them his because he put them there.
Actually, as I was saying before, they gave it to me. What was his name? Dex or
Dex?
no, not Dex. No, not Dex. It was someone else. Who was it? I said, hey, can I get another rifle for hunting and stuff, or something like that? He's like, yeah, sure, take it. He was in there with me when I took that Springfield. and they gave me this vest on my fucking on my chest. They're like, you can have this to defend yourself. They gave it to me. I didn't go in there. I didn't even have the code, and took nothing. I don't know why they would consider me a thief after everything I've done with them. I was there when the Nagova war happened, and I defended them when it popped off. I witnessed it myself.
I don't trust Franz at all. He left Geneva for dead. The whole Hawthorne thing happened. I don't trust that.
Yes, I
fucking
was
man.
there when it happened. I was in the syndicate when that happened. I knew what went down when we went to give him supplies. After that, he stopped giving supply runs to Geneva.
All right. So, I don't care about the details of it and what this is what I've heard. I want you to understand I'm not someone who just believes things I hear as well. I'm just saying that before I get to talk to you, if there's baggage I gotta know about. Now we're hashing it out here, so I hope you understand that I'm seeing things here. Next being said, I want to make sure you're absolutely clear and understand you do not speak on behalf of New Hope yet. You are not a member of New Hope yet. You are staying here out of the kindness until we deem you somebody who can join us. Because this thing is a fragile thing, and we're careful about who we bring into our doors and becomes a part of this thing. It's our job to go out there and bring people in. It's our job to save folks. It's our job to tell people about this place.
I wasn't claiming I was a part of New Hope. I said I lived here outside the walls in my own house. I don't recall saying I'm a member of New Hope. I never said that. Ask Danny. I'm with Danny most of the times talking to her, him, what I don't know.
All right, then we're clear on that. I want to make sure you understand when you're on that radio, you're damn clear, careful about what you say. All right.
And the thing about the whole situation on the radio when I was reporting back to Atticus, you can ask him. I didn't mean to say we were in Blackwater. That slipped my mind. I wasn't thinking. I thought Atticus was fine, but I do apologize for that. Like I told him, I told him I was sorry. I was like, look, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to put your life in danger. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry about everything. I didn't mean to come here with baggage, but
there's a new thing here, and there's a council of 5. It's myself, Dwight, Maestro, Simon, and Clark now. When decisions get made, you bring it to one of us. You've got a problem, we'll figure it out from there. I'm not the one standing up here making choices anymore. It's changed. Just so you're clear on that, too.
I mean, the only person I told was that I was at New Hope was my friend who I very fucking care about and who's out there in the mainland in danger. That's the only person I've been communicating with.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you outside the walls for a bit. I got some deliberating to do here with my friends.
Hold on a second. Before I make my decision on you, look me in the eye a second. Take them glasses off. Can you learn?
I'm sorry, I'm hard of hearing. What happened?
Will you be able to learn and follow?
What do you mean? I'm sorry, you gotta reiterate.
You're gonna stay here. But I changed my mind about giving you a chance here, and the others do as well. You gotta follow our lead. Radio silence, discipline, not putting anyone else at risk. We gotta keep each other alive here. I need to
like
know
I
that
said,
you can learn.
Yeah, of course. I've been so focused when I was with the syndicate. I didn't think about it because it was a lot different. I'm still trying to get used to your guys' rules and all that good stuff, which I can follow. Don't get me wrong. I can follow as much as I can. I have no problem with that.
I think you can see that we've got a good thing here, and some people might want to come here and take that. or hurt the people here. And
I get that. I
Uh,
100%
well,
get that.
just a casual conversation on the radio can accidentally give a lot of information away. So you've got to think three times about what you say before you say it on the radio.
Talking code, Vincent. It's how I reach my people back on the mainland. For example, I change the code once a week, but make sure that they know that I'm still fine and kicking. I just tell them that I'm cleaning out my desk. If they don't hear that, then they know that something's wrong. 2, regarding everything else here, like I said, I need to know that you can learn and change. I don't think you understand how careful you need to be with a man like Franz out there.
As I see it, if you were to stay
Well-
here, you're civilian at that point. You're just living a life the best you can. We probably won't take you on runs for a long time. We probably won't bring you in on things, because as I see it, people want you dead out there. You're a liability, you're a danger that we have to consider carefully.
I don't know what I did to want someone to kill me. When I was on the mainland, I stuck to myself in the syndicate.
I tell you
I didn't
right
bother
now,
nobody.
it doesn't matter that you don't know what you did. It's just the fact that people think you did. And that's the only thing you have to worry about right now, because people's minds out there, they ain't so easily swayed or changed. That's what you gotta understand. Those people out there, you could try to appeal to them, you could try to talk to them. Just you don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Listen, my ruling, you learn or you don't. If you don't, then you'll be gone. That's why I say
I understand
things.
that. I understand that.
We still got some time to talk about things. We gotta wait for Clark and Simon anyways. So I wanna let him out to his guns. We'll go inside. I got some things I wanna bring up about what we do when council members aren't around and how to solve votes then. I think it's important to figure out right now.
I got a question. So, I just need to keep in touch with her. That's all. Because she's someone who's near and dear to me, if you understand what I mean. Someone who I took care of back at the Capitol. Someone who I watched out for.
Who?
When no one else did. Ava. She's someone I love, if you know what I mean.
She don't see it that way. Over the radio, she was laughing about you. Just not an hour ago. She thinks you're crazy. They think you're crazy. If you just listen on that broadcast and say nothing, you might hear something. It's a dead end you don't want to chase no more, if you want my advice.
Thank you for that, John. I didn't realize it.
Sorry, it's a rough thing to hear. Oh, you should have heard it on the radio yourself. It would have been better.
What was said, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't remember the details. I hate when this happens. No, my internet went down. Can you guys see the stream? Can you guys hear me? Okay, it seems it's back up now. Yeah, for a second my internet would just dip and die completely. Yeah, I really think it kill my stream. That would have sucked. I think John's he kind of want leans giving this guy a chance. He really doesn't know the syndicate that well. This is another hard call. John's not all too happy about this. It's a council call now. It's not just his call. He's leaning kind of he's centered on it. He would like him gone, but he'd like to give someone another chance. I know he's going to be more problems. That's also good for RP. But the council's choices is what's final, you know? Yeah, it's just how it goes. It's part of it always. This guy's very argumentative and very aggressive, which is interesting. He also doesn't quite see the bigger picture. He is newer to RP, which is totally fine. But I think he's getting a good taste of it right now. I think he's getting a really good taste to it. But I am stuck in queue right now. It might go fast, it might go slow. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go feed the dogs really fast. Be back in like 5 minutes. I'll leave the stream up. All right. Where's my keys? I just realized I can't go feed the dogs. My car's not in the driveway because my partner borrowed it to go to the gym with the kids, and they needed 2 vehicles because there's a lot of us. And so I have to wait till they get back to go feed my parents' dogs. So I guess I'll just sit here. Yeah, it just takes a bit to get used to RP. The hardest part for new role players is not to take things personally out of character, because my character and the way I think from real life, the way I think in character is very different, you know. And I don't do self inserts, and people can get really emotional with their characters and start disliking people out of character for their actions when it's just like a game. I'm playing a person, you know. I'm not digging at them as the person behind the character. Yeah. One thing that makes me nervous about confrontation with like people who aren't good at RP is like sometimes they're quicker to draw their gun over weird things. What group is trash? Put one in your head. You gotta lick him out. No, it's gonna be interesting because John gave up his power to be a council to appease people better, but now, you know, it's gonna be harder for things. John's made some really hard calls by himself already, but now it's just like, we'll see how the council handles it. Oh, God, I hate that there's a queue. I mean, there might be occasions where John might just take justice into his own hands, you know, without the rest of the council knowing, to deal with people. Yeah, DescentRP is really good. A discount Wendigo. You should definitely apply to it, man. It's pretty good. It's fun. Definitely worth it. See if Phantom's live. We can go stream snipe him. While we're waiting in queue. I don't think he's live right now, actually. Yeah, he's not live. Yeah, hunting accidents do happen. Yeah, apply through your Discord, yeah. Two towers a name. Chup, chup, chup. Queue is long tonight. might solve this another day, which would be fine for RP. Yeah, I really wish their server size was like 80. It is very popular. The server is full for hours straight. It is very popular. What's up, Matthew Harms? Welcome in. My RP efforts on different servers these days. My RP efforts on a different server these days, but man, I just love your streams. Top notch stuff, Sinnix. Thank you, I appreciate it. Pretty much always someone in server. It's a big map, lots to do. Yeah, I'm hoping to get back in because I'm actually kind of running out of time to play. I got a job tonight. I got some dog sitting to do, and I wanted to be on for a little bit of RP. But I want to finish this conversation really bad. I don't want to leave it right there. It's also not good for my videos because it just cuts off there, you know, when things are done. Because like Vinny, like John's not happy about stuff. He's not happy about, like, he doesn't know the capital well enough to like be like, are we gonna send this guy back? Are we gonna start making a stand where we keep refugees no matter what people care about it? The cannibal one was just too much. He could not, in good faith, hope for not the worst to happen, keeping a cannibal in camp. But Vinny is a different story. Vinny is troubled, but he's something that people can understand, you know? Where being a cannibal, people will automatically just disconnect 100% on it, you know? I'm recording right now. Just so I don't forget to turn it back on. I always forget to turn it back on like right away. I'm at the queue. The queue's kind of long. Okay, we're in Q3. We'll probably get back in. Yeah, if Gabriel had only spoke to you and Atticus, I think y'all could have convinced him to not spread it. That story, keep there. Yeah, that definitely probably how it would have gone down. Shadow Pause, if Gabriel didn't share it with the whole group, John could have kept it a secret, and that could have been something. That could have been something he brought up. That could have been something he brings up later, you know, to people as he gets to trust them and know them better. But the way he brought it up was suicidal. At least this Vinny thing is a lot easier, like, to understand for people, because he's not a cannibal. It's just like drama from different groups and stuff in character. Honestly, Vince, I know you're watching. If you want the best advice right now, is not to watch the stream, not to worry about what people are talking about in chat, because if you take it personally out of character, man, it's just gonna make you mad. And people are entitled to their opinions, and I'm not gonna sit here arguing what's good RP and bad RP in my chat for like an hour straight. You know what I mean? Because I tell you one thing, some people think my RP's dog shit. Some people think other people's RP is good. I think there's like definitely a spectrum of RP where it's like, you know, okay, like there's also shit, dog shit bad. Then there's like just not good. Then there's like okay. There's like this normal middle road. There's good. There's like just like hyper immersive. You know, it goes like a long way. I just want you to make sure you know that, like, the way John feels about your character, or like, or the way he interacts with your character is based on interactions of your character. The way I feel about it out of character, like, is different. Out of character, it's a different vibe. I mean, like, I don't care. Like, it's a video game. It's like RPing. It's roleplay. It's all for fun. In the end, you win some, you lose some. That's just how it goes.
Those houses on the far side of the island. We go and check on him every day, and we see him with nothing bigger than what we asked him to carry, and we see him alone with none of his old acquaintances, and we don't hear him on the radio communicating with anyone like we've asked him not to. Then, in my eyes, asked for a chance, gave him conditions, and he stuck to those conditions.
I have a question, Maestro.
Yeah?
I get the whole second chances thing, right? You know, the chance for him to turn around and listen. Would you be offering him the same choice had his decision to hop on that radio while I was in the dead zone been the reason I got? That'd be the same choice you have?
Listen, guys, I'm gonna pull us off topic here for a second. Silas, could you go with Maestro to put your guns away in the armory down there real quick? We do that. We do that for every guest. I want to make sure that we're consistent on that. All right. What I was gonna say earlier when Maestro gets back, is Clark back yet? Do you know?
Ain't seen the man. Ain't seen him yet.
I have an idea for making choices, just so that we don't get caught up in the bureaucrat bullshit of having a council. If there's 3 of us around to make a choice, those 3 will vote. Still an uneven number. Even if there's 4, we can still make a vote, but if 1 or 2 of us are missing and there's a situation like this or more dire, calls need to be made in the moment, right?
I understand that. That was laxity on mine.
Between us, John, the call we made, we had to make it. Had to be that. I mean, it was the right one.
We probably should be asking you as well.
That's why all this shit gets complicated.
It does. Daniel doesn't get that. At least in this Vinny situation, it's easier. It's not. People understand problems people have. People don't understand cannibalism. People don't want to debate it. I understand that. That's too much to deal with. It's insane. But this situation right here, we can figure out
good news. I found
options.
a couch.
Clark, come on in here. We got something important to talk about. I'm gonna get Maestro in here too. Silas, if you wouldn't mind giving us a moment, the council here's got something to deliberate on, and we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, that's fine. I just need to speak with Maestro.
Yeah, we'll be done probably in 5, 10
I'll be right
minutes.
with you.
I don't got too much to talk about. All right. I know Simon's not here right now, but we need to vote on something right now. It's real important just to make sure things run smoother. When there are some of us missing in the council, it's hard to make decisions. If there's 3 or more of us, I think it's fine for us to make calls, right? Is everyone on board with that?
Sure.
Because we want to make sure we vote, come to a vote. Now, I understand if there's we're being attacked. We got to make calls right now. There's no time for people, this, what we're doing right now. I think we all can understand that. But just in case, there's only 2 of us around and there's a big important decision to be made, we'll just wait for other people to come around. If time is of the essence, then a hard call has to be made. I understand that. But I'm glad that we could wait for Clark to get back here. Just make sure that if I disappear for whatever reason, have to go and do something, and there's only 3 of us left, whoever's 3 is around, they make a choice, they make a call. Based on the situation, they'll do the vote. And if the others weren't around, it is what it is. We can't let some things go weeks on end without being voted on. Does everyone agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure Simon would agree about it. If he doesn't, then we'll bring it up to him again and maybe change things. For now, that's how it'll be. Now, onto this Vincent situation.
I need to say this. I was talking to Maestro before. I'm saying this to prevent anything down the line that we might have to deal with. I think it needs to be clearly outlined and understood. Who will we give a second chance here? I posed a question here to Maestro. I want you to answer, John, actually. If, for example, Captain Hawthorne came here, threw all his weapons on the floor, said he just wanted to change, accept him here?
I would not accept that man here. No, I would not. And honestly, it would come down to a vote with the council. And right now, if the council voted yes for that, then I'd have to follow suit. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I'd follow suit with it, right? That's why we have a council. But I'm pretty sure in that
Trying to have
situation,
outlined here. Just trying to have it outlined here. Who do we let in here? Who do we give that second chance to?
the situation with Vinny is interesting, right? He's a man, it's something we can understand. We don't know the inner workings of those other groups out there. They're not our responsibility.
Right.
I was a little angry about mostly he's abrasive, I understand that, and feeling like I'm lied to, but that's why I attacked him. I may have been hasty with Danielle because I was angry with her, telling her that we might make him leave and you need to understand that because I want her to not be a surprise. But in the end, you know, he got to talk, he got to defend himself, which is important, right? To explain things. Yeah, I think my internet is always towards like the middle end of the month. This is really frustrating. I don't even know if my stream's still going. It says 0 kbs. Yeah, QF5 is too much. All right, guys, we're done for today. All right, we're done. We can't keep. I don't have time to do this again. Yeah, the queue's 5, and that took us like 30 minutes to get through last time, unfortunately. So, I'm directly connected too. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I've messaged them in Discord, let them know that I got kicked out again. It's really frustrating that's happening to me. But it's like when I get dropped from the game, it shows that my internet crashes too for some reason, which is really weird. But I don't have time to wait in queue again. I have to go dog sit soon, and my family's gonna be back any minute now with the car, and I can't really push it any farther. And something I'm annoyed. I'm happy. The most important thing I got across is that the important thing of the council for me out of character is that at least all the choices are not left with me as the leader to be online. And lately, I've been having a lot of things come up where I haven't been able to be online as much as I want to be on. So then I'm missing out on RP, and choices get stagnant because someone's not around to make the calls every 5 minutes they need to make. So now at least the council's there. They can make calls on my behalf when I'm not here because I'm having issues like this, or I have work that comes up that I need to do, or, you know, some IRL stuff gets in the way. So at least the RP can continue without me. I am happy that I got on and they were able to agree upon the council decision there. I can't get back in now. I gotta go. Which sucks. But guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, I got a video coming out soon. We'll get the video out. And Friday will be on a lot. Thursday, I don't usually play Thursdays. I go play Magic the Gathering at the store. And I'm usually back really late, so I'm usually tired by the time I get back. But after dog sitting tomorrow, after Magic tomorrow, I also dog sit, so I'll be back late anyways and going to my parents' house. But Friday, I don't dog sit. So I'll be here. Saturday, Sunday, I'll be here. We got RP up the wazoo. But guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.